name's Drozd, and I'm the CEO and owner of Clear Vision Business Coaching. Today I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite subjects, team building. So what better place to do it than here at the park with a bunch of basketball players behind me. But I was afraid this might be a little distracting, so why don't you come with me? Okay, we should be able to focus here a little bit better. So in light of our sports theme today, I wanted to share a quote by Michael Jordan that fits our topic perfectly. Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, said, "Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships." What Jordan knew was that anyone can win a few games if you have some talented employees, but if you really want to take your organization to the championship level, you'll need to build a highly skilled and engaged team. So today, I wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about one of my favorite subjects, team building. Did you know that there are actually 3 levels of team members within your company right now? The first level consists of engaged employees. These employees work with passion and feel a true connection to your company. They drive innovation and move your organization forward. The second level is not engaged employees. These folks have essentially checked out and they're sleepwalking through their workday, just putting in their time for a paycheck. And finally, the third and most dangerous level are the actively disengaged employees. These people aren't just unhappy at work, they're busy acting out their unhappiness. Every day, these workers undermine what your engaged coworkers are accomplishing and set you back. But you want to know what's really frightening? A Gallup poll recently uncovered that in North America, over 70% of all workers fall into the second and third levels of being either not engaged or actively disengaged. So if that's true, what does that mean for you? Now, I really want you to stop for a moment and think about what your disengaged people are costing you. Stop to take a minute to do the math, because this isn't about sitting around a campfire singing Kumbaya or raising our pom-poms to cheer. This is 100% about your bottom line. So think about it. What does your work environment look like? Do you have employees that only do what they have to so they don't get fired? Are there a few people who you know deep down are sabotaging the good stuff that's going on? Does your team accept mediocre results or fight fresh new ideas? I don't know about you, but as a small business owner, I don't have the luxury of standing still or not having everyone in my team pulling in the same direction. In fact, I think we all need a whole team of Rudies. Remember him? Rudy's a movie about Rudy Rudiger, who wanted more than anything in life to play football for Notre Dame. Now, Rudy was only 5'6" and 165 pounds, so you can imagine how much devotion and sheer determination it took to finally convince the coach to let him dress for one game, just so his name could be recorded as an official member of the team before he graduated. Unfortunately, toward the end of the movie, Rudy gets bad news, and because of a tough season, the coach can't honor his promise. Now, in the context of our conversation, Rudy was an incredibly engaged team player who would have done anything to be part of an organization that he greatly admired and respected. But the next part of the story takes it even further. When Rudy's told he can't dress for the game, every single player, including the stars, offer not to play in the all-important game to give Rudy their spot. It's a very moving scene with jerseys being laid on the coach's desk one by one, and I know many men that have gotten choked up just due to the sheer power of teamwork and respect they felt. So what can we learn from that story, and why don't our own teams resemble Rudy and the Notre Dame football team? Based on my years of coaching, I believe there are several reasons. First, many companies haven't developed their managers to know how to build an engaged team. They see managing people as a soft skill or something that should just come naturally, but without the right tools, many managers struggle. Second, most companies with poor performing teams haven't surveyed their employees to truly understand what they need for peak performance, because they're afraid of what they'll hear and don't feel equipped to make the changes necessary. And finally, most companies with inferior team dynamics have never taken the time to define what their team culture should look like, and instead just hope for the best, never realizing the increased profitability that a high-performing team can bring. So by now, I hope you can clearly see that not having strong skills in team building may have cost you valuable customers, great employees who are frustrated, and in the end, profits. But here are plenty of things you can do to change course and build a championship team. In fact, you may already have some ideas just by watching this video. But if you want to be sure you're on the right path, I'd like to invite you to take advantage of our simple-to-use free diagnostic tool that addresses only the subject of team building. To get access, you just need to fill out the short form on this page and we'll send it to you right away. When you're finished, we'll immediately respond with your scores and helpful tips on how you can start to apply what you've learned and begin gaining the many benefits that we've talked about in this video. Of course, if you have any questions, I encourage you to reach out to us today with a call or email, because this is the stuff we help our clients with all the time and we would be more than happy to help. I also wanted to point out that we have 2 other educational videos in areas we're particularly good at, and that includes planning and execution and sales and marketing for small business. So be sure to check out those videos as well. But before you jump off this page, I really want to encourage you to take a couple of minutes to take the assessment and learn what you can do immediately to start making changes. Until next time, this is Drozd, and I wish you happy team building.